Okay, some of the common issues with the E60 Active Steering. There's a, I'm not sure how well you can see it, there we go. There's a drain here underneath the brake booster that you need to clear out, make sure there's no water that gets in there, otherwise it gets through the loom here and goes into the wheel well, the driver's well, or the passenger well where the module is. The other thing is that the wiring loom, I'll put a picture on the fix that we did on it. The wiring loom to the steering rack, and this is the magnetic Hall effect sensor on the bottom of it, tends to degrade over time. So if you're getting 80, 92 and 1444 for the steering angle summation and total steering angle, it could be the actual wiring loom shorting out on itself. So our fix was just to chuck something up the actual wiring loom. So the plug itself was bad, and we fixed that, and then we chucked a bit of spaghetti, fiberglass spaghetti conduit up the wire to separate it out. So I stick it down, and hopefully it will be alright. It seems to be getting good signals. And of course the loom goes into the wheel, like one of the plugs comes into here and is on the side there, and there's another plug underneath there. Probably the best way to get to it is taking off the wheel here. And of course the last thing that could be going wrong is your active steering module. So that's all bolted down, a ground strap underneath here, and two connectors to it. And if this one gets submerged in water, as was the original one for this car was, it's basically, it's going to be had it and you'll need a new one. So they're not too difficult to get, about 200 bucks, and then you'll need to program it with the with a little programmer to start up your active steering. But yeah, those are the main things. Oh, and also the sunroof drains, make sure that those are also, there's one on each side and probably two at the back, and just make sure that those are all unclogged so that you don't get water coming down the pillars here and into here as well. So drain at the front, drain up here, drain there, that stops the water from coming in. And then of course there's the wiring loom that's actually connected to the steering rack. That goes bad. Well, best way is to stop the wires from shorting each other. Typically it's that magnetic sensor that we saw on the side of the engine. So get a multimeter, get to the big pin here, the big connector here, connect one end there, connect one end to the other side, and then there's 6 pins. Bring it across, see if there's any continuity between them, and if it goes across multiple pins, it means you've got a short, so you've got to fix the wiring. Good luck.